catchy pop rock jams made for cruising with the top down. That's what's coming up on this week's music show. Duck Duck Grey Duck are a trio from Switzerland, a country not usually associated with psychedelic surf rock grooves. The band's upbeat, irresistible sound is going far beyond the shores of Lake Geneva. Today, it's landed them in Paris. Guitarist and lead singer Robin Girod joins me in the studio. Robin from Duck Duck Grey Duck, thanks for being here.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Now, magical doo-wop, Lake Geneva soul surf garage, 2-beat grooves and ancestral rhythms. That's how you guys describe your style. There's a lot going in there. Where does the magic come from?
I'm not sure I wrote that. Maybe someone else.
Or your PR person.
Yes, probably. No, for me, magic is more something we are between us, because it's also the reason why we have a band, is because there is a connection between the three of us. So, and it's not so easy to find the right people to make music with. So for me, the magic is between us. And with Nelson, the drummer, we play together since we are 15.
Wow.
It means 20 years old now.
You guys go way back.
Yeah, so it's a long story of friendship and music.
Okay, now Traffic Jam is the name of the new album. There's a whopping 25 songs on there.
Yeah.
Why so generous?
You mean generous? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
maybe.
you're giving your fans so much.
It was something we need. And the name of the records, Traffic Jam, means there is too much things happening in the world now. It's also because we are focused by all the screen, the network. So we were absolutely not able to make choice between all the love we have with the music, and we decided to put all the influences in one album. And we can divide that in 4 different parts. So we really wanted to assume till the end. We love the groove music, the black music, the French music, the jazz. Jazz is probably one of our first music, jazz from the 50s. And also something more psychedelic. You talk about doo-wop. I'm a fan of those voices.
Yeah.
So something surf, West Coast. We put all that in 25 songs.
All into one big melting pot that makes up Traffic Jam. Well, let's check out the clip for the single Frelon. Now, Robin, Duck Duck Grey Duck is a kids' game, also known as Duck Duck Goose. I mean, I grew up with it as knowing it as Duck Duck Goose. What's the story behind the band's name? Is it your favorite game as a kid or something?
Probably, yes. Something in my mind, lost in my mind. I love playing, for sure, and music for me is my adult game. So I have always the feeling I'm still playing, and to put the name of that game was really something funny to also explain. It come from the fun, make music, make fun, so we love it. But that game, there is also the story about Minnesota, because there is only one state in US where they say Duck the Grey Duck.
Yes,
so that was a little bit a way to make the people confused, because nobody knows exactly that meaning.
Yes.
And one of my favorite records from a Californian band is Duck the Goose. So it was also the clin d'œil to them. It's a girls band called the Sandwiches. And a lot of story about that. But we have a lake in Geneva, so we love ducks. We have a sailboat. We love to swim.
I love this story.
Yeah, so I can speak 1 hour about that.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have that much time, but I love that there are so many layers to this story and to the name. I want to go back to what you were talking about a little bit earlier, about the tracks on the album, the 25 tracks on Traffic Jam. all fitting into a different musical theme. You've got 4 different themes: backbeat, pop and fast, French collision, and acid and sweat. What more can you tell us about, like, what do these names mean? I can guess what French collision means.
Yeah, so for me the first one, backbeat, sorry, is when you play a beat, lay behind the beats, you are a little bit lazy. So that's for me the groove. And I love that in the jazz. I really love it. And that side show how we love to be groovy. We have also a jazz band with Nelson, the drummer, called L'Orage. So we have that really in the blood. The second one, it's also because pop is what we love, also to make chords from the Beatles to the band today. I really love the composition, I love folk music. So it was also important to have real chords and to do something with singing. And the French collision is a joke also to say, yeah, we make a collision with the French, with the Français, because it is our own language. And I'm tired about all this band in Geneva singing in English. So I try, okay, I don't want to do the same, so I also have to talk something real in French.
Yes.
So we have to try this exercise. And the last one is more the common things now to play psychedelic, acid. I love that those names we give because it gives direction also for you. Maybe you can choose today I just want to listen something psychedelic and you have the choice, or today I want to dance, so you can put the first side, the back.
So for any mood.
Yeah, I think it's for
just
that.
quickly, can we just go back to the vibe and feel of this album? Most of it is quite upbeat, summery music. For me, it's sort of perfect for listening with the top down. If I gave you the keys to a car right now, where would you head on a road trip?
You mean which direction?
Yeah, well, where? Where would you head?
We have a lot of dreams, especially in February now, when we take the train this morning to come here. So I think we all need sea, and we have the project to tour in California soon. So I will say it's a bit cliche, but California, for me, it's big. It's not only LA or San Francisco. It's a lot of different parts that I already visit. So for me, it will be to go up to San Francisco to a little place called Stinson Beach. Okay. And there is a fantastic recording studio where we can make surf with sharks and record songs.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Stinson Beach.
Sounds perfect. Right, well, this next album takes us to Nigeria, the home of Femi Kuti, the multi-instrumentalist, activist, and son of pioneering Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti, is releasing his 10th record, One People, One World. It's a mishmash of modern Afrobeat and West African funk, together with a dash of reggae and hints of high life. Backed by his band Positive Force, Femi Kuti's latest offering is true to form, political yet inspirational and uplifting. One man's call for global peace, understanding and solidarity. He says it's important to keep the dream of unity alive. On that note, take a listen to the title track from One People, One World.
One people, all nations are guilty. At one point of hostilities, now's the time to work for peace. It's our responsibility. One people, one people, one world, one world, one world, one people, yeah.
Femi Kuti there. Next, he's an up-and-coming force in indie R&B. Starchild and the New Romantic, aka Brendan Cook, is introducing himself to music lovers with his debut album, Language. Now, if he looks familiar, that's because he was on stage with Solange for much of 2017, touring as her guitarist during the promo for her critically acclaimed album, A Seat at the Table. This is his solo project, one he dubs champion music for the heartbroken. In any case, it's modern R&B and synth-driven soul with obvious funk and new jack swing influences, all topped off with a sprinkling of a Prince-like falsetto. Check out the track, Hangin' On.
Now I've let myself go. I hope you still
loving that song, Starchild and the New Romantic. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you again to Robin from Duck Duck Grey Duck.
Merci, Rachel.
Merci à toi. Remember, the band's latest album, Traffic Jam, is out now. Robin, you're going to play us out today with an acoustic version of the song Contrevent. Now, catch up with past music shows on our website and stay in touch on social media. Keep it right here on France 24 and take it away.
À ce rythme-là, je vais finir à tirer sur la corde, à faire comme si nous étions déjà, à remonter le vent comme si j'étais seul au monde. Au bout de la route, je sens, je suis comme à la tombée du jour. À chaque tour de cadran, je sonne. Quand je quitte la terre, je suis seul au monde. À ce rythme-là, je vais finir à tirer sur la corde, à faire comme si nous étions déjà, à remonter le vent comme si j'étais seul au monde.
Bravo.